Hegseth is holding, I got it yesterday. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe that this had developed. OSW protocol prayer services have been going on every week for 13 months. And always with the same line. General officers and admirals will have reserved seats in the front rows. All else will sit elsewhere. No one is allowed to come in but those invited. It's all on the invitation. This is not very American. This is uncommonly un-American, really. To mix religion and the military the way Hegseth is doing it. It's very dangerous. And he's also preacher packing, we used to say in South Carolina, putting the rotten strawberries on the bottom and the fresh strawberries on the top, the ranks. He's making sure very carefully that he's eliminating flag and admiral officers who are or might be opposed to the military becoming a defender of Christianity as the national religion. And he's doing the lower ranks too, and he's doing them by doing such things as exceeding Congress's limits on mental category 4 recruits. I think McNamara's 100,000, if you will. They can't even read their name on a guard roster. They usually come from the mountains of West Virginia or from the interior of Oklahoma or my state of South Carolina or Alabama. So I hate to blame those states, but nonetheless, they produce these people at an alarming rate. And he's getting them in at the tune. Congress put a 4% cap on it. Well, he got 11% the last time around. The Inspector General, brave man he, went over and told the Congress. And what Hegseth told the Congress when they called him over to testify was, well, we created a school within the Army. This is the Army. And that school taught them how to pass the entrance exam. You don't know what they did. They taught the test. And so then they gave them the test again, and all of a sudden they leapt up into mental category 4. And 7% of them did that, so we didn't exceed your cap. We kept your cap, 4%. That's just a dog and pony show. They're taking people in who are, what shall I say? Well, a good example of it that's very, very illustrative is the 50 or 60 that go out of basic training into the river there at Fort Jackson and get baptized in the name of Jesus Christ and are told by the chaplain when they rise from the water that they are soldiers for Christ. What Hegseth wants is even the oath changed from to the Constitution. The oath should be to Jesus Christ.
But, I mean, the Gospels don't provide any basis for that theology at all. I mean, that's not the Sermon on the Mount would preclude like a lot of things the U.S. military are doing right now in Iran. So I guess my concern would be the corruption of the Gospels by this.
Absolutely. And talk about corruption. Franklin Graham in the center courtyard of the Pentagon, where I've been a number of times for ceremonies with old secretaries of defense, once escorted McNamara in there. Had a good talk with him about Vietnam as I escorted him. And he was very contrite. He was actually contrite as we walked in. I was a lieutenant colonel at the time. Franklin Graham, Billy Graham's son, of course, and Billy Graham must be rolling in his grave because I knew him, but he was not this way. Franklin Graham gave a sermon for Hegseth on those grounds that would make Ted Cruz happy. He resurrected all the stuff Cruz was talking about in an interview with you, I believe, from Genesis, and talked about how you had to sometimes kill everything in sight, men, women, children, and so forth, in the center courtyard of the Pentagon.
Well, that's like blasphemy, it seems to me.
It is to me, too. I mean, I'm a Christian, but I'm not that kind of Christian.
Yeah, well, I don't think there is that kind of Christian, is my view. What an amazing, unexpected conversation. I'm sorry to take you on all these different tangents. I hope you will come back.